people, this is going to be an oracle reading today, and I'm going to be doing an art spread oracle reading. Doing 5 questions, and I'm going to be using my fabulous oracle card deck. This isn't a sponsored video at all, I just love this deck, it's really cool. It comes with a little book and it tells you all about different artists, what they've used in the deck as well. And there's like life, work and inspiration. But how I use them is I randomly pick a card from after I shuffle them, and I pick the card, and then for example I'd like pick this one. We've got, I put it down, and then I'd work out what feelings I got for it from the words and who the artist is, and then go from there and use like my own energy and intuition to work out what it means basically, and give advice to what the outcome is. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So like I said, there's going to be 5 questions we're going to pick, and hopefully they'll help you guys. I am using my laptop for just helping me because I don't know this spread and I want to try it out, and it's like a new spread that I haven't done before. So the first question is what you put into your art. Okay, the second question is what your art says about how you see the world. The third question is what inspires your best art. Fourth question is what art inspires others. No, what your art can inspire in others. And the fifth question will be what is your message from your muse. If you don't know what a muse is, it's basically like a it could be anything, I guess. It doesn't have to be a person, but it can be anything what inspires and gives you inspiration to create your art, is in a nutshell really, I'd say. So yes, I'm going to shuffle the cards, then I'm going to put them in the spread the way they say to put them, and then I'm going to turn them over and hopefully give you some advice. If you do like this video, do let me know in the comment box. If there's any other spreads you think I can try out, like I say, you don't have to be an artist to be watching this. You can be a creative person if you're into writing or anything like that as well. But like I said, this is called the artist spread. So I thought it was quite an interesting one to try out, like I say. So shuffle the cards, and I'm going to pick a card for what you put into your art. So how do you put stuff into your art, or what you need to put into your art. Ooh. I didn't want to have that one. So I'll put that one there. And then I'm going to shuffle them again. And the second one is what your art says about how you see the world. So what your art says about how you see the world. So what your art says about how you see the world. Put that one there. Hopefully you can see this on camera as well. And then I'm going to turn them over as we're doing the whole spread. So number 3, what inspires your best work? Oh, can you add a cheeky look then? I might have to move these down slightly because I don't think you'll be able to see them all otherwise. I'm not very good at shuffling, but I guess you don't have to be really. Okay, so this one is what your art inspires in others. Number 4. What art inspires others. And number 5 is what is my message from my muse. What, if you're an artist out there, kind of what do you have as your muse, and what kind of gets you inspired and gets your imagination flowing, your creative juices kind of thing. my muse is. I think my muse sometimes can be like if someone's really passionate about something, like if I have people in my life who are passionate about something, it kind of makes me want to be passionate about something. I really like go-getters and people like that, because I feel if they are like that in your life, it makes you want to be like that even more so, because I feel I do, not blowing my own trumpet, but I feel I do inspire people, or I try to for sure. Okay, so the message is from your muse. So I take it like what you should do next kind of thing. Okay, so that is them. Put that there. So for question 1, what do you need to put into your art, or what to put into your art, is this card. Okay, so this is the card I got. Hopefully you can see it. There's my face. Composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. Scream into your canvas, not into your pillow. Ask anxiety to pose for you. Okay, so what do you put into your art? So I'd say with this, you basically put in your feelings, your soul, put in anything what's your emotion in your life, any like maybe if you've had something happen to you, trauma. Like quite a lot of artists do work with, like they use their life for inspiration to give their art feeling, because I feel sometimes with art, if the painting or sculpture or whatever medium you use has feeling, then it can relate to the viewers a lot more. So yeah, like it says, scream to your canvas, so express that into your artwork instead of into a pillow. And is what it says about anxiety, so maybe if you're anxious, try and put that energy into your artwork rather than it just inside you. Just let it flow out and put it into your artwork. Number 2, what your art says about how you see the world. Oh, confident. So Andy Warhol. Eat dessert for dinner. Give 50 minutes for some time. Wanting can be better than having. Words are not my best. So wanting can be better than having. Eat dessert for dinner. So what is how you see the world? Okay, so you see the world very differently. You see the world as the way you want to see it, or the way it's very unique how you see the world, I'd say, from this card, because it goes against the grain. Give your 15 minutes some time. And I'd say with your art as well, you're showing you should be happy with what you've got. You don't always need to keep wanting and wanting more things. And using your skills to the best advantage. Because wanting is better than having. Give 50 minutes some time. And eat dessert for dinner. Yeah, so you see the world in your unique, fabulous way, basically. And there's no one quite like you, I'd say. So that one was what your art says about how you see the world, yeah. So I'd say for that one. So number 3, what inspires your best work? Oh, Salvador Dali. So you've got Salvador Dali. Never make an appearance without controversy. Tap into the unconscious and pray it's not boring. Being Dali is inspirational enough. So what inspires your best work? You. You inspire your best work, I'd say, with this, because it's basically the end thing says being Dali is not inspirational enough. So, is inspirational enough. So being yourself is enough inspiration for yourself, basically. Tap into the unconscious. So you maybe need to tap into like something different, try new things and see what happens. And just try something maybe you haven't done before and give it a go. Because like Dali, he just would just do his own thing, wouldn't he? He wouldn't worry what people thought about him. He was very bizarre. So don't worry about that and just try different stuff. And like it says, play isn't boring, and I'm sure it wouldn't be if you try new things. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. I think sometimes you just need to try stuff and it will inspire you in a different way that maybe you thought you wouldn't be inspired. Watch your art inspired in others. Number 4. Hello, Picasso. Nothing else is choose to have many styles as you do lovers. Make something worth impressions. Okay. So what is this? Watch your art inspires others. Okay. Nothing. Choose to have many styles. Sure. Okay, so with this I'd say people love your artwork due to you could take this 2 ways. They love how many different styles you do. You don't stick to one kind of style maybe. You try out different things. You try different ways of painting. Maybe you do digital and real. You just love how try different styles as you do lovers. So obviously it's a completely different way of doing something. So make something what it's worth. Okay. So with your artwork, they feel it definitely stands out. You make stuff what gives off impression. Like if someone sees your artwork, they're going to remember it. So that's what I get from that card. So number 5, what is your message from your muse? Okay. Oh, this is quite a nice one. So you got this card. This is a message from your muse. Be the art you wish to see in the world. Your work should not be selfish. Dress the part. Okay. So your muse is saying, make art that you want out there, basically. Make art that maybe feel like it gives a message, or it is helping inspire people, maybe helping people. It says wish to see in the world. Your work shouldn't be selfish. So maybe, like I say, with selfish, that it is inspiring people, that it's not just, I hate this sometimes because obviously pretty pictures are lovely, but there's more to it than just the pretty picture. Maybe there's like a backstory to it, that someone can look at your work and think, oh, that's really made me think of this and it's healed me, or something like this maybe. Dress the part. Well, it's very appropriate, and I thought that was quite funny because obviously this jumper I've got on here is actually part of my NFT art I do, positive jars they're called, and I made like over 1,000. I know I'm going off a bit here, and each one represents like a positive creature that is within a jar. So when it says dress the part, I thought it was really relevant to myself due to I'm dressing for this video on my clothing range that I sell and linked to my artwork as well. So yeah, maybe you need to dress how you feel you want to be seen and represent your artwork as well. So that is your message from your muse. So you've got here what to put in your artwork, what your art style says how you see the world, what inspires your best work, what artwork inspires others, and a message from your muse. Well, I hope you enjoyed this oracle reading, and like I say, I was using my art oracle cards, or deck cards, whatever you want to call them. If you did, please give me a huge thumbs up because it will let me know that you think this is fabulous. And put in the comment box if it relates to anything or anything you want to chit chat about. It's fabulous to hear from you guys out there. And remember to always keep positive and fabulous and be amazingly you. And see you guys later.